So, Congressman John Lewis, before his passing, wrote, "Democracy is not a state, it is an act." And what he meant was that America's democracy is not guaranteed. It is only as strong as our willingness to fight for it. To guard it and never take it for granted. And protecting our democracy takes struggle, it takes sacrifice, but there is joy in it, and there is progress, because we, the people, have the power to build a better future. And when our very democracy was on the ballot in this election, with the very soul of America at stake, and the world watching, you ushered in a new day for America. To our campaign staff and volunteers, this extraordinary team, thank you for bringing more people than ever before into the democratic process. And for making this victory possible. To the poll workers and election officials across our country who have worked tirelessly to make sure every vote is counted. Our nation owes you a debt of gratitude. You have protected the integrity of our democracy.
The soul of the nation.
The American people who make up our beautiful country. Thank you for turning out in record numbers to make your voices heard. And I know times have been challenging, especially the last several months. The grief, sorrow, and pain, the worries, and the struggles. But we have also witnessed your courage, your resilience, and the generosity of your spirit.
Sean, he wants to go to the bathroom.
For 4
No, he's chasing his tail.
You marched and organized. You chose hope and unity, decency, science,
integrity,
and yes, truth. You chose Joe Biden as the next president of the United States. And Joe is a healer, a uniter,
he
a
is.
tested and steady hand, a person whose own experience of loss gives him a sense of purpose that will help us as a nation reclaim our own sense of purpose. And a man with a big heart who loves with abandon. It's his love for Jill, who will be an incredible First Lady.
And we haven't even seen his wife.
We have many times. I have.
Yeah?
Snoopy's celebrating. Snoopy, Noopy Dog. Snoopy, Baby Dog is celebrating. Okay, Noop. Okay, Noopy. Okay, Noopy.
As the father who loved Bo.
Oh.
My dear friend, who we remember here today. And to my husband, Doug. And our children, Cole and Ella, and my sister, Maya, and our whole family. I love you all more than I can ever express. We are so grateful to Joe and Jill for welcoming our family into theirs on this incredible journey. And to the woman most responsible for my presence here today, my mother, Shamala Gopalan Harris, who is always in our hearts. When she came here from India at the age of 19, she maybe didn't quite imagine this moment. But she believed so deeply in an America where a moment like this is possible. And about the generations of women, black women, Asian, white, Latina, Native American women, who throughout our nation's history have paved the way for this moment tonight. Women who fought and sacrificed so much for equality and liberty and justice for all, including the black women who are too often overlooked, but so often prove they are the backbone of our democracy. All the women who have worked to secure and protect the right to vote for over a century, 100 years ago with the 19th Amendment, 55 years ago with the Voting Rights Act, and now in 2020 with a new generation of women in our country who cast their ballots and continued the fight for their fundamental right to vote and be heard. Tonight I reflect on their struggle, their determination, and the strength of their vision to see what can be unburdened by what has been.
Sean, what about that pizza?
And I stand on their testament it is to Joe's character.
What about the pizza?
That this is a country of possibilities. And to the children of our country, regardless of your gender, our country has sent you a clear message. Dream with ambition, lead with conviction, and see yourselves in a way that others may not, simply because they've never seen it before. But know that we will applaud you every step of the way. Like Joe was to President Obama. Loyal, honest, and prepared. Waking up every day thinking of you and your family. Because now is when the real work begins. The hard work, the necessary work, the good work, the essential work to save lives and beat this epidemic, to rebuild our economy so it works for working people, to root out systemic racism in our justice system and society, to combat the climate crisis, to unite our country and heal the
Yes,
soul
Snoop wants to
of
go
our
outside.
nation.
Good change.
We have elected a president who represents the best in us. A leader the world will respect and our children will look up to. A commander-in-chief who will respect our troops and keep our country safe. And a president for all Americans. And it is now my great honor to introduce the President-elect of the United States of America, Joe Biden.
Pass the torch.
Oh, he's gonna jog out.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You're still
He's
strong.
jogging out.
That's awesome, Joe. Take that
only made
stage,
half
Joe.
one.
Just
Yeah,
like
slow-
that's awesome.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. I'm good.
That's awesome.
Oh, Saturday Night Live's gonna have fun with that too.
That's
They're
awesome.
gonna have him doing cartwheels and stuff like push-ups.
It's beautiful.
Where are they playing? What's that song? I don't know what that is.
This is important now, Sean.
My fellow Americans,
Mm.
And the people who brought me to dance, Delawareans.
Don't say anything stupid, Joe.
We're down there, and I think there's around. And is that Ruth Ann? And that former Governor Ruth Ann Minner. Most importantly, my sisters-in-law, my sister Valerie. Anyway. Folks, the people of this nation have spoken. They've delivered us a clear victory, a convincing victory, a victory for we the people. We've won with the most votes ever cast for a presidential ticket in the history of the nation. 74 million. What I must admit has surprised me. Tonight, we're seeing all over this nation, all cities and all parts of the country, indeed across the world, an outpouring of joy, of hope, renewed faith in tomorrow. Bring a better day.
Yeah, you can move those.
These are the United States.
They were helping me though with my video.
My heart, with the confidence of the whole people to win
Do you mind
the
leaving them,
confidence
please?
of all.
You can move this side.
For that is what America, I believe, is about.
Do you mind moving on this side if you can't see him because they're helping my video here?
That's what our administration will be all about. I sought this office to restore the soul of home.
Okay.
It's the honor
Sorry,
of
I
my
got my
lifetime.
glasses.
Folks, as I said many times before, I'm Jill's husband.
Yes, she's
And I
blessed.
would not be here without her love and tireless support of Jill and my son Hunter and Ashley, my daughter, and all our grandchildren and their spouses and all our family. They're my heart. Jill's a mom, a military mom, an educator. She has dedicated her life to education. But teaching isn't just what she does, it's who she is. For American educators, this is a great day for y'all.
Mm.
You're going to have one of your own in the White House.
Oh, that's
And
beautiful.
Jill's going to make a great first lady. I'm so proud of her.
Oh.
And I'll have the honor of serving with the fantastic Vice President who you just heard from, Kamala Harris. Who makes history as the first woman, first black woman, the first woman from South Asian descent, the first daughter of an immigrant ever elected in this country. Don't tell me it's not possible in the United States. It's long overdue. And we're reminded tonight of those who fought so hard for so many years to make this happen.
All the
Once
veterans.
again, America's bent the arc of the moral universe more toward
All
justice.
the men who died in war. Sacrificed everything for this day.
And all those who supported us. I'm proud of the campaign we built and ran. I'm proud of the coalition we put together. The broadest and most diverse coalition in history. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, Progressives, Moderates, Conservatives, young, old, urban, suburban, rural, gay, straight, transgender, white, Latino, Asian, Native American. I mean it.
Yes.
Especially those moments.
Thank you.
And especially those moments where this campaign was
You never heard Trump say.
always has got back. And I'll have yours. I said at the outset, I wanted to represent this campaign to represent and look like America. We've done that. Now that's what I want the administration to look like and act like. For all those of you who voted for President Trump, I understand the disappointment tonight. I've lost a couple times myself. But now, let's give each other a chance.
That's a leader.
It's time to put away the harsh rhetoric, lower the temperature, see each other again, listen to each other again. And to make progress, we have to stop treating our opponents as our enemies. They The Bible tells us to everything there is a season, a time to build, a time to reap, and a time to sow, and a time to heal. This is the time to heal in America.
And rebuild, yeah. Thank you, Joe. We saw it coming. They didn't believe us.
What is the will of the people? What is our mandate? I believe it's this. Americans have called upon us to marshal the forces of decency, the forces of fairness,
Greater mercy of
Forces of decency.
the battle to control the virus, the battle to build prosperity, the battle to secure your family's health care, the battle to achieve racial justice and root out systemic racism in this country. And the battle to save our planet by
greater
getting climate under
reach.
control in this country. A fair shot. That's all they're asking for. A fair shot. Folks, our work begins with getting COVID under
Mercy
control.
of nature.
We cannot repair the economy, restore our vitality, or relish life's most precious moments, hugging our grandchildren, our children, our birthdays, weddings, graduations, all the